everybody. I'm back with another one. So today I have decided to do a video on sublimation because why not? But I'm refilling up my alcohol. Ooh, you might need to open it up. Yeah, I gotta fill up my alcohol. Excuse my appearance, y'all. I had to do my exercise. I did a workout and then I haven't, because I was going to be doing all this. I knew I'd be in the garage, so I haven't showered yet. So I'm still in my workout clothes, so forgive me. So, yeah, so I'm going to sublimate some tumblers because I need to do some tumblers, get them ready. It's like, what is today? The 6th or 7th of the month, and it's breast cancer awareness, and I haven't made anything as far as breast cancer is concerned. I did get a request for a Henny cup, which the Henny cup that I had, it's already been sold. I mean, it's in my Etsy shop. It's not like it's a big deal to make another one, but sometimes I just make stuff, having it on hand, and that's why it's like I might as well do this channel so I can just show you as I do it, you know, and that be that. So, all right. So we're going to sublimate on a tumbler today. I don't have a lot of room here. So what I want to do is use, I've had these for so long, along with this one. Anybody drink Tito's? Anybody drink Crown Apple? Anybody drink Crown Vanilla? So I'm going to make this one today because I ended up doing a design with breast cancer on it. So I have no room here. I have absolutely no room here. And I don't want to kill myself with this. I don't know where to put it. Scissors. It's just too much going on. All right. So I'm going to be sublimating on tumblers today. So I'm going to need to clean the tumblers. I get my tumblers. Ooh, sorry y'all, so ghetto. It's the ghetto over here. So I get my tumblers from Alibaba, straight from China, because it's cheaper. And I do tumblers, so it's worth it, okay? So here it is. This is how it looks. I've had them in the garage for a couple months now because it's about to be Christmas, so I'm like ahead of it. So this is 20 ounce straight. So, they're straight and they're tapered. So you have to make sure that whichever it is that you're doing, that you do the right one, because you'll be mad when you print something out and waste that sublimation and then it's not the right one, right? Okay. So take top off because I got 1,000,001 tops around here. Get me some alcohol and clean it off. Clean it off, clean it off, clean it off. Ooh, it's pretty wet. Then I got this tumbler, this glitter one from yesterday, which I just had to re-glitter. Isn't that pretty though? Ooh, I'm liking that red. So I use Mod Podge with that, and it was streaky, as everyone always says. So I had to do it a second coat, and depending on how it dries, I may even need to do a third, but hopefully not. So I'm trying to make a candy cane tumbler out of that one. So we'll see how that goes. Prayerfully, it goes pretty good, so that I can go ahead and get that one up for Christmas because, slow down, because it's time to start thinking about Christmas and Thanksgiving, but I don't know if I'm going to do much for Thanksgiving. I'm going straight to Christmas. I got a lot of pop-ups that are coming up, so I also want to be ready for all that. Be ready for, ready to make items so I can just sell them right then and there. That's what I prefer to do. So as soon as I make these, every time I make something, I typically put it up in my Etsy shop listed below if you want to go take a look, see if there's anything you'd be interested in. for those that may not be crafters. It's Christmas. These will make great gifts. Birthdays. There's things for kids, for birthday parties. So take a look. I can make anything. Have any questions? Holla at me. All right. So you make sure that you clean them off. We'll bring it back around here. This is just alcohol. Clean it off. Make sure there's no streaks or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Okay? So what I'm going to do is show you the designs that I created. And then I'm going to print them. And then we will wrap them. And then we will go to my air fryer and sublimate them. And just have it be ready for sale. All right? Be right back. All right, y'all, here we go. So I kind of already designed what it is that I'm trying to do. So I can do a design video at some point so I can show you all how I got to here. But right now I want to make sure I'm doing quick videos because I don't want to bore anyone, okay? So this is the one that I want to make with the Crown Royal with the Sprite. And then what I'm going to do is take this Crown Royal bottle and put it on top of the topper with ice. And yeah, that'll be that. I guess I'm having a shot tonight. So this is Silhouette Studio Design Studio, and this is a straight sublimation tumbler design. So this goes along with straight tumblers. If it was tapered, it would be kind of curved in a little bit, okay? So this is one that I want to do, and then I just did this one here. I like this background, and then I found this child here and put her on. I think that's good for, it should be a cute design for Breast Cancer Month. I tilted her to the side just because it doesn't have to be perfectly up and down. I don't know. Let me know if you like it or not. I think it's really cute, and I hope these colors pop because I think it would look hot. I may tilt her a little bit more, but that should be good enough. And then I made this one. I think this is so cute. I love this background, and then I love this girl, and then I found this wording. So it looks like there's a space here, but as it goes around, it should be good because this is within the design. So let me bring it off the mat a little bit so I can show you what this is looking like. So if you see the it's white tapered. So I'm sorry, this is not tapered, this is straight, but it's a white background. So then I place this background on top, put her on, put this on. So I think that's should be even to go around evenly. I may bring her a little bit closer, actually. Maybe I'll bring her a little bit closer. So I'm ungrouping my design, and then I'll bring her over a little bit. Maybe I'll bring the pink over a little bit. There we go. I think that's plenty. Let me bring her up a little bit. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I like it off of the page a little bit. Maybe I need to make this a little bit smaller. Bring it over. Because I don't want too much white. And I'm going to have to cut it a little bit, so maybe I'll make this a little bit wider. There we go. Designing is a pain in the ass, y'all. I don't like doing it too much. And depending on what people want, I charge them for designing because this stuff is not quick when you're trying to be original. Instead of doing what everyone else does, it ain't easy. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that one too, okay? So let me bring it back over on the mat. What I'm gonna do is change this over to get ready to print. So what I'm going to do is make this none. I know you can't see this, probably not so much, but change this to letter because I'm gonna print it on my sublimation, show the print border so I know where it needs to go. Turn this to the side. Like so. This is what I do every single time. So I need the print, where it's going to print at, so that you can see what's inside, what's going to be printed. I need more of the design, obviously. And I might make it a little longer. Cool. So when you sublimate, you got to make sure you mirror. So I always just mirror it on my own. I ain't got time to be having the printer remember to do it. And then what I do is do the file, the print. I have to choose the right, there's a preview, but I have to choose the right printer. So that's what's going to come up next, which is my Epson Sublimation printer. So I have 3 printers. My brother, my regular Epson, and my Epson Sublimation printer. It's too much, y'all. It's too much. I'm not sure if I can use my last used settings because I know those were perfect. Let me go take a look at this one first. All right. You got to get the right colors so that your colors pop. The right settings so that your colors pop, because we don't want them to look like crap. Don't want them to be dull. I may have not saved my last settings, which I should have because they were on point. Prayerfully, I can find that again. So I'm gonna leave it with white paper. All right, y'all, fingers crossed. Hope for the best. Pray for the best. All right, I'm going with the flow. I'm going for it. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and print all 3 of these, and then I will come back and let you take a look at those, and then we'll get it on out of here into the air fryer. All right, so let's do this one because I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. All right. So this has been cleaned. This has been cleaned. What I usually do is take it and do it this way first, just so that I can see where everything meets up, okay? See where everything meets up and give me an idea of where I need to cut. It's gonna be the 8.5 by 11, so it's gonna have to be cut, okay? So this is gonna be easier because it's all white. So I can just, so if I cut this paper too short, since it's white and this is white, I'm good in the hood, right? But if you had something that was a solid color all the way around with no white and you cut too far, you have a little piece of white of this coming out, don't think that those colors are going to bleed and fill it in. It is not. Been there, done that, okay? So keep that in mind. So I'm going to cut this a little bit. I should be using my my cutter, but I got no room for nothing. I got room for nothing. So I'm just gonna cut this straight as possible and then keep bringing it together until I've gotten these. We want these to meet like this together, okay? When you're doing this, you want them to meet together like that. If these both had covers, you wouldn't want them to overlap because it's gonna show on the tumbler, right? So let me go ahead, and it looks like if I make this tight, it looks like I can cut right outside of this K and I should be good. So that's what I'm about to do. Now, this is me guesstimating today. I typically don't guesstimate. This usually takes forever, but I don't want you all sitting here just watching all that process either, okay? So, see, look, that actually is working. See how it comes together like that? That's perfect. That's perfect. Because you're going to squeeze it together. That is perfect. Oh my gosh, I'm psyched, I'm hyped. All right, let me calm down, y'all. Let me calm down. All right, so now I'm going to do it this way because then we want the sublimation to come out onto the container, right? So make sure that you understand that, and I've done this. I've sublimated upside down. So make sure you get that straight, right? So you go like this. And then you position it, get some heat tape. Make sure it's heat tape. So for this one, because most of the design is in the middle, I have some sparing room here. I don't have to worry about the top and the bottom too much. I just want to make sure that all these colors that I have put on this paper are going to come out on this tumbler, okay? So you bring it as close. Oh, I really did do this perfectly with the cutting. I'm so hyped. So you want to make sure it is tight as possible together to get as close as possible, okay? That's the thing about this sublimation and tumblers. You don't want any space in between, but you want them to meet up perfectly, okay? And then you want to start taping tightly. Tight, 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 tight. Tight, 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 tight. Get it in place. Keep trying to bring it together, basically. So at this point on the top, I'm going to go ahead and do it this way, press it down, and then go like that onto the inside, okay? And then come back around back here, bring it together like this. Just make sure that you keep this tight, tight, tight. So let me do that again. Press that down, get another piece. Keep the heat tape, y'all. Keep heat tape on hand. If you're going to be sublimating anyway, make sure you keep heat tape. Even when you do clothes. So the bottom is going to clearly be white. I'm not really worried about that. But since there's not really a design, it does. Okay. So I'm going to tape around the bottom. You can use a lot of heat tape with sublimation. So first I'm going to do it right here. And then this is where the seam is. You want to make sure that you press this down really good, this tape, so that it is like flush with the tumbler. I need a piece right there. You don't want any air to get up and through, because any lift means that it's not mesh or flush, I should say, with the tumbler. And that means that you may get air pockets, which means that it's not going to sub all the way through. And then that's not cute. I'll just leave it at that. Customers may not know, but you will know, and you want to put out the best product, right? So I'm going around the bottom rim, making sure I bring it as tight as possible. It's hard with these nails, but I'm like, push, 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 pulling, and then pressing down. If it was color coming all the way down here, it would be very, very important that you do it this way. But let me go ahead and do it like I know I'm supposed to. And just go ahead and just show you that this is how it's done, okay? Tight, 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 tight. I had finally learned this a little while ago, because I was having trouble when I first started sublimating, that I was going to stop doing it. I was going to stop doing it. But I watched enough people, watched enough YouTube, and thank God it came in handy, which is why I can now buy in bulk from Allie and go ahead and bang these out as needed. So I'm going to need some tape. So I'm going to do the top similarly. In this case, I'm going to do it like this. Since I can go on the inside, I'm going to do it this way. So I'm about to run out of tape. But look what we have here. More tape. Gotta keep tape, y'all. You gotta keep tape. Oh, it's 2 pieces in here. Who knew? I like the thick one that I'm using right now, but listen, we gotta do what we gotta do with what we have. Fake it till you make it, right? So keep doing this. Keep going around. Keep pushing it, pulling it tight. Keep it moving. Whoops. Keep it moving. A little too tight, little rush. There we go. This is about to be done, which is fine because I'm about done with this one. So that's kind of like perfect timing. So with this last piece, I'll do it like that. Do it like that and press it down, okay? So then that's really it for this one. And I will go like this, press this here, press this here, press it, press it, press it, press it, press it, press it, press it. This is it. This is what I do, right? I used to ball this thing up so that it was mummified at one point, but I learned how to tape it right properly. It could use another couple pieces right here. Once I get this on, I'll do that. And then to tape it down on this end so tight and tape it up here so tight. And then everything was coming together. Plus I started using an air fryer, which is perfect for me. That's what works for me. Previous to that, I was using a convection oven, and that just did not work well for me. It was messing up all over creation. So I'm gonna go ahead and change the tape, do the other two, and then I'll meet you in the garage so that we can go ahead and do this sublimation and get these things going. Okay, y'all, we're in the garage. I'm not trying to be loud, but it's a mess up here, but there's a lot of epoxy and I don't want to get that all on this stuff here. So I wrapped all three are wrapped. You can see where the tape changed. I'm not a fan of this skinny tape, so I'm gonna need to make sure I get thick tape. So sorry if it's a little dark in here. I can only control what I can control. So this is my tumbler holder thingy-mabob. So it's to hold the sublimation paper tight so that everything comes out on it. It's seen better days, but I'm gonna keep using it till the wheels fall off. So I got a piece of butcher paper. I just wrap it up in the butcher paper, more, you know, closure. And so that the sublimation doesn't come out on here, so that when I wrap it again, some of that doesn't come out on there. You know what I mean? So that's what this is for. Some people will tape it. I'm not wasting tape on this. I get it on here evenly as possible to make sure it's covering all parts of the tumbler. Fasten it. Okay. There we go. Click. So I can cut off the excess. It doesn't really matter. It's not that serious because I'm going to use this piece of paper over and over again. I may need to push it up a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to push it up a little bit. It needs to be definitely on the top. Not that the bottom is not important, but the edges on both ends are very important, okay? So, got it. Click. So, I don't know if you can see, but here's my air fryer. Got a lot of crap over here. So here's my air fryer. I'm glad that I have it. It's been the best thing for my sublimation for tumblers. So I can only do one at a time. I'm okay with it. That's all I do. So then turn it on, turn it up to 400, put it in for 6 minutes. 6 minutes to get fresher on, and then wait. All right. Let's see what's going on in here. It's hot. I left it in here for a while, but it's still very hot. So let me see if I can sit you up. All right, hopefully that's a decent angle so we can see what's going on here. I need to get a stand. I know. Ghetto. The ghetto. Okay. So I need these gloves because this is HOTT. So bring this open. I take this piece off. And you probably can't see, but you start to see the design coming through when you open it like that. That means it hopefully did a good job. But what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and turn this around. Put the next one in. Wrap that back up. And then 6 minutes, 400. 6 minutes, 400 back into here. And then we'll do the next two, and then when they're done, we'll do the reveal. All right. All right, y'all. Hope this ain't ghetto, but this is the best place that I have in order to do this unveil. There's no room at my desk. So all three are done. You can kind of see, right, the design, which is good when you see it. That means it should have subbed pretty well, okay? So let's undo the first one. I use the weeding tool to try to get started, but be careful because you don't want to scratch your tumbler. Hopefully there's enough light. Sorry about this, y'all. It's tough. It's tough. It be tough. It be tough. So sticky. Taking it apart is just as bad as putting it together, I'll tell you. Is it worth it in the end? We shall see, we shall see. See that pink coming through, see that pink coming through. Look at that. Look at that. I have to put it in more light to show you. I like it. I like it. Like, we could have conceivably made the color come all the way around, but this could be open to putting a name here. So if somebody, requested this, a name could go here. But I like it. I think it looks good. Yeah, take that off. I think it looks good. It's a good start for, I'm all late. Breast Cancer Month. I'm late. All right, let's see this one. So this one this is the crown apple. So I'm going to do a topper with a crown apple bottle on it. Ice and crown, basically. This is a mess. Oh, so this is my, remember I ran out of thicker heat tape? I will not get the skinny stuff again. That's not gonna work for me. I can't imagine trying to use the skinny tape for a shirt. That's just not gonna work. So I have a ton of it, so I'm gonna use it, of course. See right here, I gotta be very gentle because I need to get that up. So it's pointed up. And I don't want to scratch the tumbler. I don't want my nails to scratch it either. So. Yeah. All right. Sprite and crown apple. You can see the seam, but I'm okay with that because I'm okay with it. That Sprite tab is pretty big, and there's the crown apple. I can lower it next time maybe, but pretty nice. I like it. I like it. I'll have to clean these off. Probably more alcohol, or I'll just wash them off, but I like it, and those colors really do look good. I know we're not in the best of light, but I'll get some pictures up and to show it off even better. So let's do the last one. Oh, this is another Cancer thingy. I'm trying not to scratch it. Don't want to scratch anything. I love sublimation. It's so quick and easy. Ooh, I'm liking the pink already. I'm liking the colors. I like it, I like it, I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. I'm gonna have to sell this design. I gotta see how it works. Because I put this together. I could actually sell it. I have my Etsy site, and then I have a digital site, and I might have to put this on there. The other one too, especially for breast cancer month. All right, I'll leave that silver piece on there. I don't know if you can see it. Look, looky, 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 looky. I like that, and I'm glad I did her to the side. I love that look. Having her be to the side. I love that background. Those colors are poppin', in the words of my girl from Do Dream On. But these came out good. Oh my goodness. I am hype. I am hype. I like it. If you are not into sublimation, get into it. Get into it. I can't wait to get these up on my shop. Thank you guys for watching. You have any questions, let me know. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe, and share, and come back. I'll have another one in the next day or two. Thank you guys for watching.